I would like to call to order our October monthly school board meeting. We'd like to welcome all of our visitors that are here as well as at home. And at this time, we're going to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and then have our invocation by Dr. Talley.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us pray. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for another month, God, that you blessed us. And as we come tonight, we certainly pray for those impacted by the devastating hurricane. Many family members have lost other family members. Property has been lost. Homes have been lost. Many are homeless. We thank you for the efforts of this community and other communities that would show compassion and to get supplies to send down to those that are less fortunate. In days to come, let's remember how blessed we are and how the fortunate really need our support, love, and care. Now, God, as we come tonight to this meeting, we pray that you just bless this meeting, bless our new board, that you would strengthen them, that they would make all decisions that would betterment our community and our students. These blessings we ask you to pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
All right, do we have any registered speakers, Ms. Smith?
No.
Okay. Moving on to community focus. This evening, we're going to have an opportunity to learn about Just Call Granny community outreach, and it sounds quite exciting. Ms. Humlin, are you our friend?
Yes,
I know you're our friend. Are you here to tell us about that?
I am going to do my best. It is just wonderful to see these faces.
Yes. Yes, Coach. Absolutely, Coach.
I'm telling you. I just want you to know I'm still getting up in the morning and dressing myself.
Well, retirement has its benefits.
Before she gets started, it's wonderful to see another face. I was stressed out in a few minutes. I was like, where is Robin? So I'm glad to see you. I'm just here as a support.
He's fake and he can handle it.
And he's got the T-shirt on. He's part of it too.
Right.
Mr. Grafley, why don't you introduce yourself and Ms. Humlin in case anyone at home doesn't know the two?
Ben Gravely, my current position is serve on the Henry County Public School Board, and outside of a number of other things that I'm involved with, Just Call Granny is one of those organizations that my fraternity, our mentoring program has partnered with, because I guess I'm getting into some of my spiel, and that what the purpose and goal of Just Call Granny aligns with our mentoring program. So we came on board and supporting that cause.
Well, just to let you know, I loved being in Martinsville, loved teaching in Martinsville City Schools, loved coaching, loved playing against Henry County Schools. And it was just a wonderful experience. I feel very blessed, and I enjoyed retirement. But when the pandemic hit, or was getting close, it was just such an isolation. I couldn't believe it. And I was called by a lady from Smithville Moore United Methodist Church who had a passion for families and children, and she wanted to somehow help them. And I've got a video today to show you. We were lucky enough to get the HOPE grant last year, and we used it for promotion because people didn't understand who we were, what we were doing. They kind of thought, oh, Just Call Granny, it's a babysitting service. That's what that was some ideas of who we are and what we were about. But it's not. It's a group of women and men who are reaching out to assist, to give someone a hand, show them, navigate them through places that they can find help. And our focus this year, going because I think the video can show you what we're about. And what I was going to say is, with the Hope Grant, we got Rudy's Girl Media to help us learn how to advertise, how to reach people, and they made a little video for us, which really sums up pretty good what we're all about. So I'm going to try to get that going.
Okay.
Enter is where now?
Just Call Granny initially started back in 2017 by a woman who rode by the Rose Lawn Graveyard and saw all these little pinwheels. That represented a really sad thing. Children that have died in homes due to neglect or family violence. And when she researched it, she found out that if that family had just had one person that they could have confided in, that tragedy might not have happened. We found out that grand families are a growing situation across the whole nation. More and more children are being raised by others than their biological parents. So what do? We help those families who need us the most. We find the programs, or we partner with programs that support families in need. We get all their contact information, and then when you call, we will connect you with what you need. If you need someone to go with you to a resource, just anything that we can do to help. We've even got a couple of members that are going to partner with local schools. They will go into school and help the teachers build relationships with students and just be a support system for the families. We are passionate about this underrepresented group in our community families. For more information on how you can support us or utilize our services, follow us on Facebook for updates and events, or call us at 276-734-3331.
How cool is that? So Miss Natalie Hodge and her staff have just been wonderful assistance for us. But as we started, we were just going to be a call service, and that was back in 2017. We got training from different agencies on how to listen. Someone was to call the number and they were struggling with an issue. How could we just listen? Because we're not trained counselors. We don't try to sell that at all. We are just offering friendship and assistance as a relationship. So the pandemic hit, and just everybody just kind of went to their own little corners in the world, and nothing was happening. And we came back to the table after we could meet again. And we just researched and found out that the growing need was grandfamilies. So we started doing things. We met with a group of women who were grandparents and were struggling with, it might be an adult child that was at home that had a child, but that adult child wasn't addicted, and nothing was going positive. And so those are the kind of issues and health issues, everything that families suffer through. So we got the topics that most concerned them, and we started hosting, with the help of NCI, conversations and coffee once a month. We would we'd feature a local professional, and that person would come, and the women and the grandparents, men and women, came and would listen and ask questions, get contact information, and be able to navigate through that. So here's an example of what the call service was. We kept our number though. We can still be contacted by that number and help in that way, but also to meet representatives from our community, Martinsville and Henry County. So we're doing that, and this week we are partnered with NCI, and we're going to be helping with the cyber awareness program for seniors, and that will be on Thursday at NCI, running from 9 to 12, and then breakout sessions in the afternoon for people that want to find one-on-one help with their device and how to navigate the internet. And in that breakout session, we are fortunate and honored to have the technical staff from Henry and Martinsville City Public Schools who are going to come and help parents that want to learn how to use the student portal so they can communicate with the school system and the staff and the teachers. So we're trying to do that, and I'm going to talk to churches. I'm speaking to any civic organization that wants to hear what we were doing, because this is a very tender and private part of people's lives, and it's hard sometimes for people to reach out. That's one problem. Transportation is another, so it would help for us to go there. And the third thing, and it just slipped my mind, I'll come back to it in a minute, but we just need to have a relationship with people. And when we come to the school, I have been certified now as a volunteer with that process. I want everybody to know that we're not coming in to add another program or another burden on any of the staff. We want to come in and help you, like being an extended hand of whatever the classroom teacher or the staff needs at that school. So it's totally service oriented, and there's nothing else involved in it all except serving that school and that staff. So we're hoping, we have 3 members that now stepped out, and it's growing very, very slowly, but I think that that's the best way, so we can handle it. And I have a few programs today, but I thought I packed my English. I've got the Spanish version, but no English. So, but I can come back with that, and we've got some little business cards with our number on it. And I guess I just want people to know that we are there, and we intend just to do that every year. Keep offering but presentations to let people go and meet these the people. The first person that comes to my mind, picture being is Ed Preston, right? With Piedmont Workforce. These people are awesome. That they have so many things that they can help people find a way forward. So we're excited. I am excited, and I'm just pumped up. And I know it's going to be a slow process, but the biggest battle is letting people know we're just not a babysitting service. You know, we want to work with people. We want relationships with our community and our neighbors, and that's what we're all about.
Okay.
Ben, do you want to say that this is? I would have never met him and known about the Q. Did you want to say anything more about the Q? Just think about it. But through Just Call Granny, we met him. Just from Just Call Granny, we met Ben and that program, and that is a program of relationships with the young fellas. It's wonderful. So, I don't know if you want to say anything.
Well, I think most guys know about our mentoring program. We call it Q School. And we, again, realizing, and all you guys know this, in our school systems, a large percentage, couldn't give you a number, but a large percentage of our students are being raised by grandparents, you know, and having a resource of mentorship, that's how we kind of connected, realizing the important work that all of us do, you know. And again, it's a mentoring program we presented to you guys about a year ago. We try to go into the schools and, again, just be a resource, So that's our connection. Here again, with me, when I learned of the Just Call Granny, aligned with, in essence, my philosophy, which is reaching out and helping young folk. So that's how I got involved. And the guys in the fraternity embraced it, and so here we are.
Thank you,
Thank you.
last year for allowing me to staff. Very dedicated group. Are them church affiliated? Because there were a lot of people there, it seemed like, from churches. In the group last year.
Yeah, we really are not affiliated with the church, but just the group of people happen to be church-going people.
Yeah.
And,
A lot of love there.
yes, a lot of love.
Care.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you very much. It's good to see both of you. We appreciate all you do for our community and for our schools and for the new program, so thank you.
Could I just leave a few business cards here?
Please.
Anything else, ma'am?
I'm done. You did a great job.
Thank you very much.
They don't want to make me run my mouth.
I would like to apologize. I've been ill-mannered. I should have introduced our new student representative. This is the first time that she's been able to join us. Ann Agee is at the end of our desk, and she is our senior representative from Martinsville High School. We're glad to have her on the board and grateful for her to be here, add her information and add her insight. We also have Mr. Tony Jones back with us. He's taking over the spot that was left emptied, and he's been recently appointed back to the school board for a 2-year term. So we're glad to have you back, Tony.
Glad to be back.
Okay. All right, moving on to awards and recognitions. I believe we have Miss Cameron Cooper coming up to talk to us about Patrick Henry's Butterfly Way Station. How do it? Where is the? That's the first one for me. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So back in September, we cut the ribbon to officially open our Butterfly Way Station, Monarch Butterfly Way Station. This project started back in the fall with the Dan River Basin Association partnering with us to purchase 16 milkweed plants. And those milkweed plants were four plants for each second grade classroom. And on those plants were the butterfly larvae, which then developed into the cocoon, and then the butterflies hatched and then released the monarch butterflies out onto the playground like a couple days before school got out. And then I was entrusted with keeping those plants alive for 3 weeks, which was quite the task. But we did keep them alive, and then we planted them along with some other native plants in the garden in the second week of summer school. And so students had the opportunities to literally get their hands dirty to plant these plants in the ground. So it was a great opportunity because many of them had never done that before, planted anything, and so that was great. And so we got all the items planted, we got it mulched, put up the sign, and then we had representatives from Dan River Basin Association and Deshaun Jones Orthodontics, who also sponsored it financially, were there to represent it when we cut the ribbon back in September. So it's been great. It's very visible from one side of the building, and so students can, enjoy it. They go out there, they weed it, but then also to help with pollinators in the area. So,
All right. Good. Anyone have any questions or comments for Ms. Cooper?
Congratulations, and Kelly, is this our second station?
Third.
Third. It's our third.
Yes.
So there's one in Dalvin Harris, Patrick Henry.
And the high school.
The high school. Great.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, it's one at the high school too. Right by the big room outside the auditorium.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Our next item is an exciting one. It's National Principal Appreciation Month. So we are very much appreciative of our principals, and we have little certificates as well as a little basket for them. And Dr. Tyler, I've been given explicit orders that we keep them in the correct order from Ms. Smith. She's giving me a little stamp, so.
This is the year of creativity, so we draw on them.
Oh, I wish you be great. If I can have all the board members that are able to come around front, and we're gonna present these. The first one is gonna be Miss Sheila Williams. Next, we have Dr. Renee Brown.
Everybody's gonna have to bunch together.
Bunch. Love each other.
Bunch.
Are we bunched enough, or do we need to bunch some more?
You are bunched enough for me.
I think I need to.
All right, or me, if you guys stand like right here, you can.
I like to go down.
You are thusly appreciated.
All right, thank you very much. Al said, oh, she'll be here this week. Worry, man. All right, our next item of business is recognizing the Virginia School Board Association Media Honor. No?
It's not me, it's y'all.
Isn't that what it says? Okay. Okay, sorry. I read all the words, right or wrong. I'm gonna read. English teacher don't read all the words. So it is the Virginia School Board Association Honor Roll, which will be presented by Dr. Talley.
Thank you so much, Ms. Gibbons. This time I want to present members, some who are present and some who are former members now, with the Virginia Honor Roll Award, and this is for attendance to various meetings during the year for the Virginia School Board Association. So, as I call your name, if you would come around. And after you serve a year, you should get participation award. Ms. Yvonne Gibbons. And we will honor the people who are not here. We will call their name, and they can come by Mrs. Smith's office and get those. Mr. Cody Williams is a former school board member. Ms. Nakia Blackwell, who's absent tonight, and we'll make sure she gets her award. She's still an active member. Mr. Mike Williamson. Yeah, sure.
And the last one is to Dr. Talley for his participation with us.
Thank you
Thank
for your
you.
service.
All right, moving on to our information agenda. October is Bully Prevention Month, and we have someone who's gonna come up and talk to us about that
Each school.
from each school. All right. Would we like to start first with the high school and go down from there?
Good afternoon. For Bullying Prevention Month, we did our bullying prevention service SELs last week, on Wednesday in the history classes, but we also, we did a presentation where we gave the students information about bullying, what bullying is, the tolerance, the zero tolerance in the school system, or what's it for the disability, the consequences of the bullying, how to stand up for bullying, not sit back and watch somebody be bullied, but to speak up and speak out. Excuse me. We also did a survey. So we have a survey for the student, the whole student body, to complete a survey. If they want to report something anonymously, they can do so, but also asking questions about have they been bullied, or if they feel like they've been bullied, would they like to talk to some counselor about bullying or whatever. So that's basically what we do.
Will you let everybody know your name?
Oh, I'm
Those that
sorry.
don't know.
I apologize. Good evening once again. My name is Marcy Harrison. I am senior school counselor at Martinsville High School.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The middle school?
My name is Alma Waller, and I am the fill-in school counselor when they're not here. Our school counselors are not here. Similar to what they do at the high school, we're secondary, so we do the same thing. We, at the beginning of the school year, have an expectations meeting with each grade level, and we talk about our bullying policy, again, 0 tolerance from warning to you end up out of school if you continue, and tell them that it doesn't even have to be the same student. At this time of year, with this month being Bully Prevention Month and with Red Ribbon Week upcoming, we kind of meshed the two. So, Red Ribbon Week getting ready to be the week of the 28th. We'll have a Red Ribbon Rally. That's a lot of R's. My strong alliteration being English teacher. Anyway, I digress. We will, at that rally, in addition talking about being drug-free, we will also review, again, the expectation of our bullying policy and review what bullying is, and just remind the students of ways that they can report bullying in the school. So of course they could do it verbal, they could tell any staff member, it doesn't have to be their teacher, we always reiterate that. And then as well, letting them know the written ways that they could do it. We have a little red mailbox in our cafeteria that's locked that only Mr. Toole and I have keys to, so they can put something in there and we check that. And then also we have a digital way of them reporting it too. They can access their Clever, and we have a bullying and incident report form. They can report with their name or anonymous. They can do this at any time. They don't even have to be at school. Anytime they can access the internet, they can do that. And that goes directly again to Mr. Toole, myself, and our school counselors. And the school counselors check it every morning and follow up with it. And they can do that at school or at home, because we know some people don't feel comfortable reporting at school because they think someone's going to see them. And then just reminding them of the resources that we have in the building. In addition to our school counselors, Ms. Harrison and Ms. Robinson, we also have 2 TDTs that are in the building, Piedmont United. Ms. Preston represents them, and Mr. McMullen representing National Council Group. We have case management with Piedmont Community with Ms. Wade. Dandelion also comes in, Ms. Handy, and then of course our Dean of Students, you know, all just different people that they can talk to. Also, we will promote kindness and awareness. We will have various students and student groups, including our after-school Boys and Girls Club, make posters to hang up around the school with positive affirmations and, you know, telling them not to bully. And they kind of look at more when they create it themselves instead of buying some and hanging them up. And they will sign an anti-bullying and drug pledge during Red Ribbon Week during their lunch blocks. We'll of course have the Spirit Days, and each the theme this year is Like It's a Movie, film drug-free, and we're gonna add also be bully-free. And then the little days that we'll have, you know, you put a little slogan to it. And students will get incentives for signing the pledges, making posters, and participating in the Spirit Weeks. And yeah, that's kind of, and then we just meet and have conferences of students. A lot of times we find out the students that sometimes are doing the bullying, they've been hurt, and hurt people. So trying to get to the root of their hurt and figuring out a solution that and other ways of them properly communicating how they feel. So we really, we've already started that process. You know, just having conferences with parents, and it seems to be working really well. Last year for the total year, in our incident report form, we had 13 that have been reported. This year, I just checked again before we came here, we still only have 1.
That's awesome.
Any questions for me? You look just like All right, well, thank you. It was a pleasure serving as the interim school counselor.
I also would like to mention that we are doing the drug-free pledge, and when Ms. Waller spoke about it, triggered, but we will be doing the pledge at the end of the month with the dress-ups and the Red Ribbon Week also.
Great.
I'm Lauren Appel, and we're the school counselors over at Patrick Henry.
Currently, we are going into the classrooms, doing bullying lessons and teaching the children about what bullying is, the ways they can recognize bully, and we're also showing them the difference between somebody just being rude, somebody being mean, and somebody being a bully. And we're also asking them to recognize what being a bystander is in all of this.
Yes, we're also planning on showing, in the process of showing a video from Jeremy Anderson, who's an inspirational speaker. And he talks about bullying and also the bystander, which is what we're really trying to target with our students. And we also have a couple of different bulletin boards, as well as posters that also kind of review that information that we're giving off, which is what bullying is and what to do and how to report it as well. So I'm at it from a variety of fronts.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Albert Harris? Sorry.
Good evening, my name is Helen Martin, one of the school counselors at Albert Harris. In addition to the Red Ribbon Week, we participated in Bully Prevention Day, where we all wore red on Monday, which was last Monday. And then we also have Unity Day, which is coming up Wednesday. We'll all wear orange. In addition to the days that we have for Red Ribbon Week, which that's coming up October the 21st through the 25th. We had all of our students take the Bully Pledge, and we sent them home in their Tuesday folders. It says, "I am a kid against bullying, and I will speak up when I see bullying, reach out to others who are bullied, and be a friend whenever I see bullying." In addition, just a flyer that we will send home with each student so that parents can understand what bullying is and be aware of what all we're doing at the school.
Thank you. Clearview, are we doing anything? It's got to start at the beginning.
I was gonna duck down. I'm Sheila Williams. I'm the director at Clearview Early Learning Center. And at Clearview, of course, it's the beginning. So a lot of our students really don't understand what bullying is, and our parents will use it occasionally if a child has a disagreement out on the playground, but a lot of our children don't. So instead of focusing necessarily on the terminology, we talk about being kind, we talk about positive ways to handle your problems. We look at problem solving solutions. Each one of our classrooms has, they have a problem solving wall, and the teachers focus on that at the beginning of the school year, teaching students different strategies to use so that if they have a disagreement over a toy or something, instead of snatching it back, what can I do? Can I say, can we share? Can we play together? If first you play, then I play, things like that. Just giving them the words, or giving them what they need to be able to express their wants and needs. We also talk about their commitments each morning, things that they're going to commit to. They commit each day to using kind words, using helping hands, using walking feet, use listening ears, and watching eyes. So each morning the teachers go over those things, re-emphasize it, just kind of doing the morning routine, and all the kids commit to that. So throughout the day, should they be breaking their commitment, they're kind of reminded and referenced back to what was our commitment, what was one of the commitments you made today. Those type lessons are a little more developmentally age appropriate for our children. We also focus on the positive behaviors. We focus on praising those positive behaviors, less attention to the negative behaviors. But of course, if there is a behavior that's seen as hurtful or basically rude to another student, then we talk about that as well. And we give them the word rude and talk about what being rude is, and being mean and unkind to each other. Because at our age, all the kids want to be friends. They will, mid-year, they'll get on this kick about being best friends. Well, she's my best friend, or he's my best friend. We're like, no, we're all best friends. We keep re-emphasizing the fact that we're all best friends. So, that's clear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Association has printed out a Bullying Prevention Month toolkit. And, can we share these with all the schools, Ms. Smith, or do they already? We'll send these out so you have an opportunity to see what they're suggesting, what they're saying. And they do have a proclamation that they would like for me to read. Whereas school bullying has become an increasingly significant problem in the United States and in Virginia, and whereas over 20% of the youth in the United States are estimated to be involved in bullying each year, either as a bully or as a victim, and whereas estimated 14% of public schools report that bullying is a discipline problem occurring daily or at least once a week, whereas bullying can take many forms, including verbal, physical, and in cyberspace, and can happen in many places on and off school grounds. Whereas it is important to Virginia parents, students, teachers, and the school administrators to be aware of bullying and to encourage discussion of the problem as a school community. And whereas the Virginia School Board Association has developed sample policies to encourage positive behaviors and to eliminate bullying behaviors. Now therefore, the Virginia School Board Association recognizes the month of October 2024 as Bullying Prevention Month with the intention that the issue of bullying and its prevention to be discussed in Virginia schools and classrooms during this time. Okay. Moving on to the consent agenda. We need a motion to accept the minutes from the September 9th meeting and the financial report that ended September 30th.
Second.
All those in favor of accepting these?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you. Under our action agenda, we will have Dr. Tarpley come and talk to us about the Special Education Advisory Committee.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I'm here to ask for permission for you all to approve our Special Education Advisory Committee. We meet 4 times a year. We just had our first meeting on September 26th, which was a fantastic meeting. Dr. Al was one of our guest speakers. The purpose of this committee is to get parents involved in their children's education, as well as us to provide as many resources and support as possible so our students with disabilities can have positive outcomes. So our next meeting is November 21st. We'll have 2 additional meetings in the spring. So I'm just here to ask you to approve our Special Education Advisory Committee.
I make a motion that we accept the individuals that Dr. Tarpley is presenting to be on her committee. All those in favor of accepting, say aye.
Aye. Thank you. We have a wonderful support group. We really enjoyed meeting with parents. It was a packed house.
All right, next we have our superintendent's report.
Thank you so much, Ms. Gibbons. I wanted to report that we had a very good meeting, city council, about a few issues that we had. And again, I want to thank Travis for going with me earlier and getting what we need for our young people to finish the budget for this year. I want to thank BF and Kia, who's not here tonight, for that donation of shoes, brand new shoes, Vans, my favorites. In the bag. And also new clothes to be distributed among our families. And they're all brand new items, never worn before, and just 2 truckloads. And so schools, you should be able to receive those, get those for students who have needs. And again, people question us all the time, do you really provide food, clothes? Yes, we do. It's whatever the young people need for their basic needs, so then we can instruct them. Because it's hard to focus when you don't have clothes, socks, and food to eat. So I want to appreciate the compassion of our local industries and our teachers and our counseling staff for handling that. I also met with 2 class reunions, and really excited. And I think the Bay hosted at least 2 or 3 of them. But it was good to talking to the class presidents, and I'll bring that up a little later. For Harvest, I also met with Ms. Kate Keller and talked about some concerns. She shared some also with me in terms of education. Governor School's meeting, which Ms. Gibbons will talk about, will be presenting. We went to AI conference actually, found out that Tyler and Cary knew more than any district in Region 6. So they're going with me to Richmond. We're going to present on AI. Martinsville is one of the leading school divisions in AI. I want to thank Angela and her staff for getting us involved in that. And we'll be presenting in Richmond this month. And you guys know how skeptical I am about anything technology, but they actually worked with me so that I could be part of the presentation. So I thank them. And it's interesting to get in a room. You know more than half of the schools are even there. And so they have worked very well, and they're two of the leading AI people in the state right here in Martinsville. So I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I did attend the SEAC meeting, which Dr. Carper talked about. Wonderful group of parents who support special needs children. And you know, in many areas, we're not doing, I think, enough. I don't think anybody's doing enough to meet the needs of students who are different. You're never going to understand that until you have a relative or sibling or somebody with special needs. They learn a different way, and you have to go the extra mile. So I want to thank our district for not abandoning our special needs children. We have always taught them, we've always welcomed them, we've always worked with them, and we're going to continue that. Bless you. The homecoming was excellent. Went to the homecoming event. It was a packed house again with a lot of alumni there, and we're really excited about that. Went to the UVA superintendent advisory meeting for my, I think, 7th consecutive year, and talked about the role of politics in education and funding, and also the big, great divide, because as you know, part of the superintendent's job is politics, whether we like it or not. It actually is, and that was really mind-opening with some very renowned speakers. Happy again in another area that we're succeeding in a leading district in. Went up to, I call it an explosion, CTE explosion uptown, which was wonderful. I thank Ms. Hines and her staff. We just had a great time. Cal was there, media was there, people came, middle school students and high school students, right? And everybody was there, and the students showed the things that they're making. And then I want to thank the fire department, police department came, other vendors came to help us out. Go Virginia. I mean, it was just really nice uptown, and we've been wanting to do something uptown for years. And was glad to see that come to pass. And I don't think it'll be the last time. Also, the young people got a chance to go to the different shops uptown and actually have the hands-on experience of talking to business owners. And it's nothing like meeting people in person who are on the ground, who know what running a business is like. And so that was just great. They were so well behaved. I was so proud of them. And again, we're leading in terms of entrepreneurship because we have at least 2 businesses now that are totally student run, and no one else has that. No other district has that. So we're really excited. We just have so much to be proud of, and it's because of the hard work by our teachers and staff. They really work hard. Region 6 superintendent's meeting, and one of the things that we're really focusing on there is the new assessments. I was actually texting Angela from the meeting, talking about the new assessment, and I'll mention something about that later. We had 4 walk-to-school days, and I made all of them but one, and really misscheduled one, but they were all great. You know, people came out and walked with the young people. We were able to climb the Clearview Hill, which is always a challenge. I think we're gonna have to start training a year early to be able to do that. Going down's easy. But just all the groups that came out, and also for that truck day over there, which was really, really cool. We saw trailers and campers and dump trucks and wreckers, and the kids kids were able, the tiny selves, to put their hands on it and go inside. And it was just so cool. Our SAC team met with our teachers. We meet with them monthly, Superintendent's Advisory Committee. We talked about their concern, and I let them know that this board is really in tune to a lot of things that they're thinking about. Sick days, things of that nature is something that this board has been taking up for quite a while now. And they were very supportive, and thank the board for your support. The last two things I want to talk about is accreditation. Angela and I looked at it, and we're excited because we remember that we had 5 prior years of non-accredited schools. And it's not a good thing for young people to go to schools that are not accredited. And sometimes we forget where we were then, but I'll never forget where we were then. But we looked at the data, and ever since 2016, which is the year we researched and went back, all of our schools have had some form of accreditation, and that's unusual. That is just a remarkable job by teachers. We see a lot of other school divisions. I want anybody to go back in, and Carrie did that for us at one of our meetings, and compare our demographics. Any school division that has a long line of accreditation that long, you know, when you have a high poverty school that the industries have left, free school lunch for everybody, and you can get your schools accredited 8 consecutive years, you're talking. This is great teaching, and this is great support from our school division. So we stack that up with any school division that wants to do that. And I want to thank you guys for your hard work. People in this room, and all the teachers, and the custodians, and the bus drivers, and the maintenance. It takes all of that to get 8 consecutive years. And we know the system is going to change this year, but I want to again give you your kudos while we have this system, because it's unheard of. And so when we go to Baltimore, we teach and speak at Abbott and national groups, they are astounding. And again, I'm going to bet you on the back. I know you can get tired of hearing it, but I'm going to thank you, because if it was the other way, other people wouldn't. So I've got to say it. I appreciate you, your leadership, what you've done, and giving our young people hope to be able to go to major universities. Our kids are getting in school everywhere, and I appreciate what you do. And again, I thank you. Give yourselves a hand. It's okay. Thank yourself. It's all good. You know, sometimes you have to celebrate yourself. It's all good. And the last thing I want to say is, and I'm really excited. There's so many high notes. For all intents and purposes, we're planning to start our fundraising for our new gym, which is a community gym. It's not just a Martinsville High School gym. Starting next month, we are excited about it. I've talked to a lot of the class presidents. They've asked, when are you going to start? Alumni, I've talked with Travis and had the means ready. And so we will begin fundraising, because this community deserves a spectator gym. We deserve it for our robotics program. We deserve it for all the banners that are hanging up in the doghouse. We deserve it so that our kids deserve actually to be able to host a regional event, and we can't do it. And then lastly, which is the most important thing, it is all about safety. If you've ever been there and had to supervise, it's about safety. We want our young people to be in a safe environment. Safety will always be the most important thing for us. So I'm excited about the companies. I'm excited about the people, the classes who want to go out. I'm excited about the Booster Club, who mentioned that to you last time. We're ready to get the ball rolling on the new gym, the new community facility. It'll be tutoring there. It'll be open for our parents in the city to be able to come in and walk and do some things. We'll have open hours. Even on Saturdays, I'm the #1 volunteer, because I want to come over and tutor and also supervise, even on the weekends, because I want to get it started. I've talked to some firemen and some of the police officers, and they're willing to come and help man it. And so we just need the building up. So we're going to go for it. I believe everything is possible. I told you that when I first came on board, when we didn't have accreditation, that we were gonna be accredited year one, and we did. And so anything we put our mind to, we can do it. We can get a gym built. We can get a community gym built. It's in the 6-year plan, and now it's gotta happen. Thank you.
All right, matters from the board. This is our opportunity to share anything or ask any questions or whatever we might have. Ms. Agee, would you like to do you have anything to bring to us, concerns from the student body? Anything? Nothing? Okay. Well, if you want to bring things to us, or questions you all have, please do. Okay. Ms. Carter, do you have anything for us this month?
Not a concern, but I would like to say that I did attend the community summit that was held at NCI and sponsored by the Harvest Foundation. And their main focus was on early childhood, preschool, nursery schools, and it's not going to be about babysitting, but kids learning at an early age, so that by 3rd grade, they're reading. So that was really the main focus of that summit.
Thank you for going and thank you for reporting. That's, anytime any of us go to those things, it's good to hear reports we can all learn. All right, Mr. Jones, do you have anything for us?
Oh, not tonight, just glad to be back, looking forward to working with everybody.
All right.
Glad to have you. Thank you.
Mr. Williams?
I don't have it.
All right, I did want to mention, thank you to Clearview. They were really good about sending us out announcements and letting us know about the walk to school and the touch truck. I'm sorry, I don't think any of us were able to get there, but thank you for letting us know. I also want to give you a report from Governor's School. All of our slots that were allotted for Martinsville are full, which is good to hear. That wasn't the case for some of our other neighboring school systems that participate. They're trying to finish filling out some of their slots, but it's nice to know that all 25 of our spots are being utilized. We met with the new director. She gave us a report, keeping us up to date on how things are going and so forth there. We did a re-election. We have to re-elect every year who's going to be the chairman and vice chair. And this year it is Danville's turn to be chairman. So the chairman is from Danville, and the vice chairmanship goes to Martinsville this year. So I'll be the vice chair for that board this year. Other than that, I want to thank everybody for all you do. And Dr. Talley's right, it takes everybody. Everybody's got a hand in making it, and so we do appreciate all everybody does. Reminder of dates. Ms. Hines has her musical October 25th and 26th, so I want to remind that. I'm going to give you a chance. Would you like to give us a little sales pitch, anything? Go team. No, I'm not. I don't mean to be putting you on the spot because I hate that. As a teacher, I never like that. So,
Well, I'm Shauna Hines, I'm the director of Performing Arts Academy, and they just finished rehearsal. Just checked in. The show is called Elevated Music Review and Flight. The students have really elevated this show from choreography to aerial to, it's going to be a lot. So all I can say is definitely show up. It's going to be something different, something you've never seen before. Also, we are doing things a little different. We do because everything's themed around flight. We do have first class tickets. However, there's only one left for Friday, so they're already sold out. We do have a limit of pre-sale tickets, which are going up already. So I like to let people know, pre-sale tickets are limited. There is a number. It goes all the way to Friday, but if I hit that limit, pre-sale tickets are off. Pre-sale tickets are $8 in advance with tax included. Tax is included, and they're $12 at the door. Also, we will be auditioning in November for our spring production, which I'm going to go ahead and tell you what it is. It will be Beauty and the Beast. So we'll have a classic. So we are in this show also is for our seniors. We have a lot. Ms. Ann Agee is also one of our seniors, and she may have something for you. So it's a show like no other. In a review, you can do almost any type of songs, any kind of thing, and it just lets the kids just explore. And so it's a little church. It's some tunes that we grew up with. It's some 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, a little bit hits from anything. But it has been a fun show to direct, so I can't wait for you guys to see it.
wonderful. Thank you. We look forward to it.
See you Friday.
that is in the dates. Our next school board meeting, instead of being November 11th, which is Veterans Day, we decided to move that back a week. If we're gonna be kind enough to honor our veterans and give you the day off, I thought you needed the whole day off. And so therefore, we will have our school board meeting on Monday, November 4th, so please make note of that. And then, of course, November 5th is Election Day. All of our schools are used as a precinct, so we are closing schools that day for the staff as well as the students, so that, because I assume the precincts are gonna be busy, and a lot of cars or whatever, so that's a good thing that they're gonna be closed. And then November 11th, we do have our first time that we're honoring Veterans Day, so I hope everybody will remember a veteran and our reason for that day. Do we have any unregistered citizen comments? Okay, if not, communications, Ms. Smith? All right, we're rolling along. We are gonna go to closed session. Mr. Williamson, can you read that for us?
This section of the board meeting provides citizens of Commonwealth.
Right here, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Pursuant to section 2.2-3711A of the Code of Virginia, I move that the board convene to close session for the purpose of discussing following specific matters: discussion and consideration of evaluation, employment, assignment, and reassignment of employees of Martinsville City Schools as authorized by section 2.2-3711A1 of the Virginia Freedom of Information Act.
I need a second. Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, going to close session. Good night.